Love of Move with Ms. Love. I'm here for our second edition of your healing toolkit. The first one we talked about intention. So we set our intention for this going through this healing toolkit. I wanted to start with intention because it's very important to make sure that is set and that we know why we're showing up, why we need this, why we're doing this, and just continue to, if you watched the first video, just continue to set your intention. Make it a practice daily of showing up and being really, I want to say intentional, but I don't want to continue to use that word so much. But just really be like deliberate and purposeful about how you're living your life and what you're calling into your life. Because many of us don't realize that we're such powerful manifestors and we're bringing in all of these things all the time, unconsciously. So what if we were to become aware and tap into the consciousness of what we're bringing in, what we're manifesting, what we're bringing into this existence, and be in control of that, right? So we're doing it. I'm really proud of myself because I also finished the ebook that is, so there's going to be an ebook that accompanies each one of these because it's going to be, it is a healing toolkit. I'm just organizing it. So if you are part of my mailing list on my website, www.nalalove.com, then you will receive those in your emails as well. So you'll have the whole kit. We'll go through it together. I'm going to be doing a course where we get to do it all together at the same time. You get to ask questions, in real time. So I think it's powerful to be able to do it as a community, as a collective, as opposed to like me throwing things at you and being like, okay, do this, good luck, bye, and like leave a comment. So I would love to go through it with you. So today we're going to talk about breath work. I put some lights on because the sun is about to go down and I wanted to do this while the sun was still up. I wanted to at least give myself a time frame because if I didn't, this might not get done today. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And let's get into it. You'll see me glancing down because I have some notes. I have lots of notes on breath work. Like I could talk about breath work for days, but I want to keep this succinct. I want to keep this digestible, and I want you to not get scared off and feel like it's too much. Okay, so breathwork is one of the most powerful tools for self-regulation, for regenerating energy, for just your overall health and well-being. Connecting to your breath helps you connect to your mind, your body, your thoughts, and your divinity. Breathwork is one of those tools. It's the tool that I started with that actually literally changed and transformed my life. Like every single aspect of my life changed once I started with breathwork. And let me tell you, I was high anxiety, so it was very hard for me to sit still and breathe. And I started out with 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I can't remember. It was so long ago. I can't remember how long I did that for, but definitely 30 seconds. It's more than 2 weeks. I know that, that I can like sit and breathe and just focus on that. Right. So I'm just gonna, I forget that I'm live and the comments show up, but I'm gonna ignore that comment. So with any self-care practice, and as we go through the healing toolkit, the most important way to learn if breathwork is useful for you or if any of the other tools are useful for you is to just try it out, right? Learn if something is supportive for you or aligns with you. You have to experience it for yourself, right? So as you breathe, you'll become aware of thoughts, feelings, memories, patterns that are not aligned with self-love. And even though many of us have processed childhood beliefs, patterns, in like therapy, coaching, or healing, breathwork offers a unique opportunity to actually release that energy that has been unconsciously residing within your vessel, within your body, within your energetic system, right? Because we're all energy. This is your energetic system, right? So once those energies are released, then there's more space for your inherent life force to flow through you, right? So we're going to go through a simple activity together, and then you're going to reflect on how you feel. We're not going to do it now. I'll save the I'll save the activity for the end, but I just want to give you a little bit more like background information on why breathwork is so important. Some of this is coming from the ebook. Some of this is just, I mean, I have to have like this guideline because I will go on a tangent about this. So we're gonna stay focused because there's so many benefits. There's so many benefits to breath work. I know for me, it definitely strengthened my lungs. It relieved my stress and anxiety that I didn't realize was actually built up in my body. I thought it was more relieving stress and anxiety mentally, but it does it for both because your mind is this is your vessel is everything. Everything is all together. Everything is tied. Everything is connected. So just going over some benefits of deep, intentional, right? Deep, intentional, conscious breathing. It improves your concentration. It helps detox your body. It heals your skin. It helps your skin to glow. It improves your sleep quality. And that was another thing too. I would lay down, but I couldn't go to sleep because my mind was racing. So one thing that helped me to calm my mind and like get myself away from all the thoughts was just to focus on my breath. And then once my breath, we'll talk about it too. Like once you practice deep breathing, you tap into your parasympathetic nervous system. And that is when your body can switch into rest and digest mode. So when I switched into my parasympathetic nervous system, but only focusing on my breath, my body went from like to like, right? It just calmed the fuck down altogether. So, and then so it helps you go to sleep and it helps you sleep better, right? It helps improve your sleep quality. So I stayed asleep because I would also get up at night and then the chatter would start and I'd have to like redo the whole process. But it helped me to actually stay asleep when I went to sleep at night. Thank you for this info. Beautiful. I'm glad this is helping. It boosts your immune system. I can get deep into how that works, but just know I'm just throwing it out here. We're not going to get too far into this right now. Boost your immune system. It helps improve your cardiovascular health and regulate your cardiovascular health, right? It helps to improve your blood pressure. So if your blood pressure is high, it helps to regulate that as well. Helps improve digestion, which I also had issues with, just like certain foods. I mean, it's certain foods also, but it helps you to basically, deep breathing helps to oxygenate your cells. And when your cells are oxygenated and have the energy to be distributed towards the organs that do the work that they need to do, your entire system transforms, right? It can help you with weight loss if that's something that you're interested in and want to look more into. It improves your quality and the quality and functioning of your brain, which I can also go off into a tangent of how your breath actually improves the functioning of your brain, the wiring of your brain, the synapses, like all of it, right? And then it helps your mind become better oriented, right? More well-oriented. You can think more clearly. You make decisions better when you can think more clearly. Like, damn. Yes. There are spiritual benefits as well, but so many of us have this colossal power of just taking deep breaths, right? But we float on the surface and we breathe only from here. And what we're going to do today is we're going to breathe from down here. It's not, I don't think it's on the camera, but but we're going to breathe from the belly, from the diaphragm today. All right. So when I ask you to take a deep breath in, a lot of people, when I ask them, they just breathe in here. Right. So it's just like the chest puffs up, but I want you to inhale and inflate your belly and then exhale and let that go. Okay. So we're going to get into that. But when we use our breath wisely, like I said earlier, we can tap into either your sympathetic or your parasympathetic nervous system. So you have the power to reduce your stress, relax your body, relax your mind, feel more peaceful, more at ease, right? Allow your breath to be steady, calm, gentle, and deep. And then on the other side, we also have the power to feel more awake, more energized, right? More pumped up, more alert and stimulated by making your breath faster, bigger, and fuller, but doing it with intention. So it's not like, oh, I'm in fight or flight which your body automatically then turns it on, and then you breathe more shallow, right? You breathe faster. Then you're energized, but you're energized off of cortisol, right? The stress hormone, rather than doing it in a way that you're like, all right, instead of coffee, I'm going to do some breath work, right? And that's the thing, because I don't do caffeine, I don't drink coffee, but I know how to tap into my breath so that I can energize my mind and my body and put myself into go mode, right? Someone said, breathe when you're passing a stool. Don't push, just breathe. It's true. It's true. You take these deep breaths. Once you learn this deep breathing, it's going to be a good foundation to, because there's so many other techniques of breathing, of breath work, right? That you can also learn and see how it works for you. But yeah, I'm trying to read and sift through comments that are, this is a loving, caring community. So we're only doing comments that are going to support us on this live. But thank you for your energy, troll or not, you're still here. So thank you for your energy. Yes. So, right. Recognizing I love deep breathing. We're going to get into it in a second. I love deep breathing because I'm going to try to cap this at 15. So keep me on track. It teaches us the value and the gift of receiving, right, with the inhale, but also the importance of being able to exhale and let go, right? The practice of letting go, because we try to hold on to so many things. Well, we need to actually practice letting go. And I saw that quote the other day. It was talking about how spirituality, we think it's about adding things on, but it's really about subtracting things and letting them go, right? Because they're actually harming us without us even knowing. So breath is one of those things that you don't have to even get into that, but you can do it physically, and it ties into the mentally, the emotionally, the spiritually. Okay. So let me see if there is another thing. And most of my work is for women, specifically Black women. And I feel like a lot of us are taught to suck it in and hold it in. And then we find ourselves holding our breath for no reason, or sucking our bellies in and constricting our organs. And then they can't do, they can't do what they need to actually do to help your body function in the ways that it needs to. So we're letting it go, letting it all hang out. It's for your health to let it all hang out. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. I mean, there's so much. I'm sifting through what else I would like to share with you before we get into this, just a short practice of breath work. Just a quick tapping in of the unconscious, all right? Whatever is unconsciously residing in the body. Like I said, we're going to be removing that and releasing it from our energetic system to make space for more of what we want to flow in. Okay, so, dun, dun, dun. If you would like to practice with me, but you're not in a space where you can sit comfortably and close your eyes, do what you need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do for yourself if you would like to practice this with me right now, or maybe you save the video and you come back to it later. I'll also film a separate one so that if you have, it's for the ebook. So if you go on my website and you sign up, if you have the ebook, you'll have your own private practice with me, basically. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall, right? Align your spine if you're sitting, or if you're standing, stand in a way where it's gentle, soft on the knees. And if you can, it's more powerful when you get to close your eyes, or you can gaze gently down at the ground, but not drop your chin, right? So keep your airways open here in your throat. And you're just going to start to take deep breaths and tune into your body. Start to relax and release any tension that you might be holding on to. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths together, right? Just being mindful of your time. So take a nice deep inhale through your nose. You're going to inflate your belly, your diaphragm. And then exhale through your mouth. Sigh it out. Good. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let it go. Sigh it out. If you can, make a sound when you release it. Inhaling again. Deep breath in through the nose, inflating your diaphragm, your belly first. Your rib cage will expand, and then your chest will slightly rise. And then as you exhale, everything will contract and release. Let's do 2 more together. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take a nice deep inhale, receiving all of this goodness, all of this wisdom and information that your body has for you. And just exhale out gratitude and love towards the world. And then before you start moving again, just take a moment to notice, right, how you feel, how your body feels. If you feel like your shoulders are more relaxed, a lot of the times, like my forehead feels more relaxed, right? And we'll get deeper into this as I do the course and I walk you through this, and we'll take like literally an hour of just breathing techniques, and you'll see all the effects that it has on your body. But for today, that was our practice. Thank y'all so much for showing up for this. I'm doing these because it's time to really take responsibility for your mental state. And you can control more than you realize when you make the time for yourself. So the healing toolkit is really just mini intentional exercises and tools that you can take and practice in your life. Practice every day, right? To enhance your life. It like all of this is to change your life, to make it so much better. When I was like OD accessing, like doing all the healthy things all the time, like all of this is, most of it is still part of my rising ritual, but I tailor it to each day when I get up and check in with myself. So your growth work, your homework, I don't want to call it homework, I want to call it growth work. If you choose to accept the challenge, is to do this on your own, is to try when you wake up in the morning. I want you to just take some deep breaths, like literally. You can count them. You can do 5, you can do 10. You can set a timer for 30 seconds, for 60 seconds. If you can, go for the 60 seconds, set a minute timer. Sit or lay down in your bed. If you think you're going to fall asleep, fall back to sleep, get up, sit up, and take these deep breaths, right? Be kind to your body. This is how we show love and compassion to our mind, to our body, to our spirit. And this is how we give thanks for us being here, for being alive, right? So that is your challenge. If you try it tomorrow, please come back to this video, comment, let me know how it goes. Even after this, like, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. What do you think about, Wim Hof breathing? Wim Hof breathing is actually pretty dope. And when you pair it with the cold water therapy or cold therapy that he does, it reduces inflammation in the body. And it also increases your tolerance for pain. Not like pain, for discomfort. Let's say discomfort. Because, or sometimes pain, that sensation of cold water on your skin can get to the point right before numbness where it starts to feel like it's hurting a little bit, right? So doing Wim Hof breathing will help with that discomfort. So you're able to regulate your system in, high levels of discomfort or when you feel pain. And definitely so good for inflammation in the body, which causes so many dis-eases and aches and pains in the body. So yes. All right. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. I feel like this is complete. And I'll see you next week. So I'll do the next one next week. So I'll see you guys soon. All right. Please take care. Take more deep breaths. Take care of yourself. I love you. Send love to yourself. Send love to the world. And